Thank you very much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Katie Hall. I am running for District 39. Now, we've got some family with some deep threads here in South Carolina. Well, so do I. My family was one of the original French Huguenots who went to church with the Swamp Fox himself. Now, I have also been involved with veterans since September the 30th, 1975. Do the math, that's 50 years. I grew up in an American Legion and went all over the nation with that. I want to thank Columbia for stopping the 3D printed meat. I think that is wonderful, and I appreciate it more than you know. But here is my question. Why have we not taken it a step further? Why are we allowing foreign meat coming into South Carolina? I live in Saluda County. We call it cow country for a reason. Why do we have meat coming in from other countries? I don't want that. I want South Carolina meat right here in South Carolina. You guys did an amazing job by cutting taxes on our small businesses, and I appreciate that more than you know also. But our small businesses are being nickeled and dimed by the 87,000 regulations that they have to deal with. I have been to all of the small farms. I've seen so many farmers that you couldn't shake a stick at. Their problem, the reason they are selling out, the reason that we now have humongous houses going in on a postage stamp is because they're nickeled and dimed to death with the 87,000 regulations. We need to strip a lot of those regulations. Now, we discussed judicial reform, and for me, in my book, that is looking at a hamburger and not taking the bite. We've got to take it bite by bite by bite. And that means family court, probate court, and bond reform. I am sick and tired of the frequent flyers. I can tell you right now, I've had more conversations with my blue than, again, you can shake a stick at. They're tired because it's before the ink is even dry on the paper, these sillies are out and walking free. And this is killing people. Ask the Logan family. That's just one example. My name is Katie Hall. I am running for District 39. I hope that I have your support. And again, thank you very much for the invitation. It was an absolute pleasure.
What is your stand on abortion? And you can kind of keep it tight so we can, I've got a stack of them here, so.
Life begins at conception. End of story. But I will say that the heartbeat bill is amazing, but we've got a monster loophole there. You don't have to prove that you went to a police station in order to file a report that something bad has happened. I'm sorry, but if that is the case, there needs to be a police report. And then there needs to be a DNA test done. If you're claiming those two are the reasons. So that way, we can use that DNA and go take a bad guy off the streets. All you have to do is walk in a clinic and say, oh, I was. And then they go ahead and do it.
From your perspective, why, despite a Republican supermajority in South Carolina, is our budget filled with pork? So I'll start first.
Well, I loved civics and government growing up. So how I was taught what pork equals votes. That's their way to buy votes.
Katie was right. to buy votes. You get earmarks to buy votes. In my district, 3 years ago, my senator got $900 million for the Opera House, Newberry Opera House, $1.1 million for the YMCA, $700,000 for the Art Center in Newberry. He didn't ask for anything for the police department. He didn't ask anything for the fire department. He didn't ask for anything for roads. But he did get those, you know what? Bought votes. It bought votes.